I'm in the process of replacing invasive crap with native grasses. Most of this is the English ivy. I've cut some honeysuckle, calorie pear, and porcelain berry. For vines and other stuff that'll regrow, it's a good idea to hang them out to dry somewhere. You know, old bins are good for that. And also, if you see any natives, you don't have to cut them. So this snakeroot can stay. I'm going to clean up the honeysuckle and let this hold the space. There's a native groundcherry, so that's a nice find. That can stay. But yeah, most of this is gone. Here is some kind of shrub that's been strangled out by all these invasives. I'm making a lot of room for it, so hopefully it'll rejuvenate. And, yeah, got some more work to do. All right, so this is as clear as it's going to get for now. It doesn't need to be perfect. You just want to make sure you give whatever you're planting a head start. So dig about twice as big a hole as your container. Don't amend the soil. You want the soil to be as natural as possible. That's what will let the roots get deeper into the ground. If you amend the soil, your plant thinks it's in a pot still. But yeah, don't forget to water them in when you're done. One thing you can do to give these guys a head start is to dig a little moat around where you planted it. I'm not amending the soil, but this way will bring more water down to the roots. There'll be a little trap for it here. Make sure this is planted pretty firmly, and again, when you water it in, you're going for like a flooding event to make sure these roots are attached to the soil that's there, and then they'll be able to infiltrate. One tip is to not water your cups for a while till you go to transplant them. If this is dry, it'll be easier to get out and plant as one piece. Here's what those pots look like 10 days after planting. So they all took off everywhere. There's a stick is something I planted. The weeds are pretty much gone. This thing, whatever it was, is putting on new growth. We'll see if that stays or if that gets cut. But yeah, this is a small example of replacing invasive crap with native grasses, native shade plants. So yeah, I'm happy with this. So this is the site of a failed apple tree planting, but I directly seeded 3 plum seeds each. This is the first day of August, so we'll see. So I'm doing a maintenance visit at this bed. Pretty good. There's some nice native volunteers as well. The snakeroot, I think that is a native milkweed, which is big if true. And possibly a native thistle. I don't know about this. There's a lot of invasive thistles, but this one looks different. So maybe it could be a native one. I'll let it go to flower next year, and we'll see. This is switchgrass, so I have a couple of those thistles that would be nice to see grow with that switchgrass. I also have Canadian and Virginia wild oats. That's the grasses. And then I have early sunflower and partridge pea. So I'll put the list up here. But pretty good recruitments from the seed bank here to go. These are also I think daisies, probably non-native daisies, but they're all right for now. And these are asters, so that's a good native to let grow in a flower bed. You basically get free flowers in autumn, which is important. The aster weeds are pretty popular despite being weeds, so they're good for the pollinators for sure.